I'm Lily Cowper, and I'm the creative director at the Concordian. I sort of manage the entire visuals team, the creative look of the paper, the website, the way that our print edition looks, and everything in between. In 2020, when we were all on lockdown, I had a lot of time on my hands, so I decided to sign up for the Concordian, and I ended up really getting into the news cycle and falling back in love with journalism. So I wanted to get more and more and more involved, and now it's such a huge part of my life, and I just want to make this newspaper the best that we can. I'm kind of a dreamy person, so I don't know if people want to put me in a role like this, but so far I'm doing well. I think that sometimes if you're a dreamy person like me, you might be like that because you're not in the right role, and I feel sort of like I've come into my own since then. We are trying to align ourselves more with the newspaper look this year, but at the same time we want to progress the way that journalism is progressing into the digital sphere. So we're really working on balancing the two aspects. I've been using papers such as the New York Times and Boston Globe as an example. The more minimalistic we've become, and by being more minimal, it makes our online presence a lot more accessible, and it makes people want to stay on our site more. And I'm hoping that we can continue our outreach so that people will know about us online, and that will sort of have people know about us in print as well. Print is so important in terms of news because anything can go online, and it's not there forever. Even though it seems like it, a piece of paper, you can keep it forever. And it also is just more grounding to read a newspaper in person rather than to read it online. People really inspire me. It is a broad question because it's all connected, you know what I mean? And that's the thing that really inspires me for everything that I do, any kind of writing, art, anything, is the fact that everything in this world is connected in some way. And it's just sort of, humans, we have this drive inside of us to find connections between things. And that's why we continue to progress, and I'm just curious to see where we're going to go.